You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
I have never thought about anything like that.
Whoever said that to you is trying to bring my good name down.
Ichie, relax. There is no need for all that you're saying now. There's no need. Did I tell you that I am angry with you? Did I? No. I called you here as a friend. Not even as one of my cabinet members. Are we not here alone together?
Onyeze, I am stunned hearing about these baseless allegations. You know I can never think of bringing you down.
But I know.
The only thing I can remember doing is expressing my concerns over the petitions Eke and Eke family brought to Ichielekuwa. Onyeze, wait, or was it the one that brought such lies to you about me?
Ichie, relax. It is not important who said what or who said what not. What is important to me now is that you are with me. And that you would remain faithful to me.
Onyeze, I will forever remain faithful to you. Trust me.
Ichie. Hey. Odogu, please accept this. It's just a check of 500,000 naira.
Onyeze, Ikaraka.
You can actually cash it on Monday. Yes. You see, I called and you answered. I have to appreciate it.
You shall live long.
You have constantly distinguished yourself as my friend. And I hope nothing comes between us.
This one you are full of smiles. What happened?
The king has put a smile on my face this weekend. So I am off to plan a great weekend between myself and my family.
Was the king not supposed to have told him that he is no longer part of the council? What is the meaning of what he just said? That the king has put a smile on his face. Well, even if the king decides to keep him, I have already gotten something out of my loyalty to him. That was my original plan, and not to have him go.
My son, your father was my very good friend. While he lived, he never bothered himself with the politics of Umopaland.
And in all fairness, Ichie, was that right? My father never bothered to know what happened around him, like you rightly said. At least a man should know what happens around him, and that, I believe, contributed to his earlier death.
I always thought your coming back was because of crisis in the north. Or do you mean there is more to this?
You never can tell what a man thinks. The heart is deep. Isn't it right a man knows about his kingdom very well?
You are speaking the truth, my son. But what and what do you wish to know?
Everything. You know, I've left for too long now. And now that I'm back, I need to know all that I've missed. All the kingdoms around us have adopted the succession pattern, which is the rotational arrangement. I don't know why you elders in council are still following Ezebube as if the throne belongs to himself and his family alone.
Late Ezebube the first, that is the present Onyeze's late father,
Yes.
was a very crafty and ambitious man. He signed the succession agreement of 1980, which ended royalty in their family. It was to rotate after him. His son was not supposed to emerge as king.
So why then is he still sitting on the throne as if he inherited it from his father? Do you know how much this kingdom makes on a daily basis?
You are just back in the land and you have started asking questions. Anyway, keep asking questions. But there is one thing I want you to know. That there is something we are hiding in this kingdom. And that is because money is made to rotate.
This is getting me so confused right now. Money is meant to rotate. I don't get it. From where to where is this money rotating to?
The people have fought. They have pleaded. They have done everything they could do. But the answer you already know. Ezebube will never let go of the throne. Major reason being that the elders in council, who are equally the kingmakers, are steadily behind him. Umuokwalanri is a land blessed with enough resources, and there is perfect revenue structure in place. The king sits on money, and he is making the money to go round.
But don't you think you rob yourself of your future glory? Why trade your future glory for little favor? I don't get why eat crumbs when you know you can have the full loaves yourself.
I am happy you have started asking questions. Continue in that line. Sooner or later, things shall become clearer to you.
Tears in her eyes, she's so unhappy. Every time she cries, the princess feels so lonely. She's looking for love, someone to share. She's looking for happiness, someone to care.
Please, I am sorry. Please, at least hear me out first.
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
My love, see, I was in your house, but you wouldn't come downstairs to see me. I called, you wouldn't take my call.
And if you chose to be smart, you would have done the maths and figured out that I don't want to see you or talk to you.
My love, at least hear what I am going to say first. Please.
Timobi, move out of my way. You are embarrassing the princess and her entourage. Leave now. If you don't move, I will be forced to do something you won't like at the end of the day.
My love, just go ahead and do whatever you want to do. What is important to me now is for you to know how much I love you. That I cannot do anything to hurt you. If you want to set my car, please, go ahead and do it. Please, hear me out first. I am sorry. I am sorry.
You are embarrassing the princess and her entourage. Leave.
Please. My love.
Girl.
Please hear me out, please.
Let's go.
I am sorry. Baby. Baby, please hear me out. Please.
Sad princess, looking for happiness, looking for love. Sad princess, so much sadness in her world. Sad princess, looking for happiness, looking for love. Sad princess, so much sadness in her world. Sad princess, looking for happiness, looking for love. Sad princess, so much sadness in her world. Sad princess, looking for happiness, looking for love. Sad princess, so much sadness.
How did he even know I would be passing through that road?
We have no idea, my princess. When a man loves a woman, he can do anything to have her attention.
Please. Just take me home.
My princess, home? You're not going to renew your passport at the immigration office any longer.
My day is ruined. I just want to go home. I mean, can I even go a day without one person ruining it for me? Earlier today was that loud-mouthed woman. And now this.
The queen?
She is not the queen. She's just my father's wife. Only my mother is the queen.
I'm sorry, my princess.
He hugged me. My princess, listen. From all you've told me, I don't think he's done anything wrong. Listen, he came all the way here just to see you.
Well, he didn't tell me he was seeing someone else.
Did he tell you that you were his first?
Well, he could have at least said something.
My princess, it always does not work that way. He loves you. Why don't you just give him a listening ear? My princess.
I love him too.
But, oh, look at that. So why do you go punishing yourself? The king said he comes from a noble family. And such men are not easy to come by, I tell you. Yes. I think that you should
Wait a minute. Hold on. Why are you going on and on, canvassing for him like you have been bribed to speak to me on his behalf?
Far from it, my princess dear. My darling. I'm only concerned about the princess's happiness. I think you should give him a listening ear.
That's quite touching. I'm touched by your affection and your love. Thank you.
Come, I'm only doing my duty. And thanks for appreciating that. Thank you.
I'm doing this because of God. And I know you're in love. I know what love is. Just be there like I said. In the next 1 hour, I should be there.
Sad princess, looking for happiness, looking for love. Sad
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome to Golden Land. How may I be of help?
My name is Helen, Princess Helen to be precise. I have a meeting here with Chief Ferdinand. Is he around now?
The MD and the entire team are in meeting room A. This way.
Okay, thank you so much. You're welcome. What is the meaning of this?
Why are you treating me this way? You know how much I love you. Why? You know I can't stay a day without you. Why are you punishing me this way? For nothing.
For nothing? Did you just say for nothing? A woman claimed to be your woman in my presence and you tell me that it's for nothing.
She's nobody to worry about. She's in my past now. We are over now. Why can't you hear me out?
Why are you here? Of all places, why are you here?
I tried to see you in private, but you wouldn't give me the space. Princess, I am sorry. Please, forgive me, I'm sorry. I can't do anything to hurt you.
Why don't we hear from her?
There's nothing to hear from her. She must not see that man again.
And I'm asking you why?
You're asking me why? Because that man is not good for her.
Brother, I will always be here to remind you that Bond is a nice man.
Will you shut up that hole on your face?
And have you made that time to find out more about this man?
Why should I, Uncle Ethan, when I have more important things to do, rather than even thinking of asking her?
Since your sister is clearly in love with this man, why don't you make out time to know more about him instead of fighting him?
Oh, that is the reason why I have called for this meeting. I want you to bear me witness, because if she doesn't stop saying him, I will murder him. I want you to bear me witness. So please talk to her to stop saying him.
Duncan, are you listening to yourself? You will murder a man because he's in love with your sister.
That love will never stand. Do you hear me? My sister will marry a responsible one that has a visible means of livelihood. I'm not the one that sells land to survive.
Hey, you have heard your brother. What do you have to say about this?
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you. Brother, I have just 2 things to say to you. 1, Bond is not what he looks like. You may have to take Uncle's advice and get to know him better, because I will not stop seeing him. 2, you may reconsider your plan to murder him, because you might end up being the murdered one.
Uncle Ethan, did you hear what this girl just said? Did you hear what this girl just said? I, the mighty Duncan of Umokpanari, that has been her father, mother and father for all these years. Uncle Ethan, did you hear the disrespect?
Duncan,
She is no longer a child. She's no longer the child you clothed and bathed all those years. She is now grown up. Instead of forcing your will on her, why don't you advise her?
Come on, Uncle Nathan, you're not helping issues at all. You're not. I regret involving you into this matter.
Duncan and his overprotectiveness. I knew this day would come. I knew it would. But Duncan, can't you will you marry your sister? Come on, Snokurobi.
That is how it happened, my princess. The last time I went to visit her in the prison, I made it clear to her that we are over.
Wow. This is something. So, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that girl is an ex-convict? How in the world did you even get yourself involved with that type of person in the first place?
My princess, see, that girl is not bad. It was her friends. Her friends got her into that mess. And I warned her to stay away from those friends, but she wouldn't listen to me.
I want you to be very honest with me right now. French?
Yeah?
Do you still love that girl?
I mean, if I wasn't in the picture,
would you accept her back?
The answer is no. But I wouldn't say I hate her. Certainly, I never want to have anything to do with her again.
And this drama. And this whole nonsense that's going on. I'm not one to fight over my man with another woman. I am royalty. Need I remind you?
I've ended it, my princess. Believe me, I have. But she won't give up. I believe that very soon she'll understand that she's fighting a lost battle.
Chimobi! Chimobi, come out here and let's end this madness right now! Chimobi! 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 Chimobi!
What is it?
It's you again. Hi.
The Barbie girl is here. Come, Chimobi. Do you even do any other thing other than staying with this thing? Do you still work? I heard you've been going about with her. You, Mr. French, pleading with a woman. The Chimobi I know will tell a woman to go to hell. So what's up with you?
Well, the Chimobi you knew now prefers to be addressed as Mr. French. And it will be good for your senses if you grow up to that. I'll have you know that this man over here adores this princess. Not you, ex-convict.
I see he's been telling you things about me. He told you I was in prison, right?
And Lord knows, I will send you back to jail if you don't stay away from everything that concerns me.
Don't you think a princess like you should be able to get herself a man instead of trying to snatch another woman's man?
Patricia, I've warned you to mind...
No. Calm down, I got this. Sweetheart, I'm a princess. And I can get myself any man that I want. Check this out. Because I am also a princess, I can do anything, whatever it takes, to ensure that you stop harassing my love life. Ex-convict?
If it means drawing my own blood, I will never leave my Chimubi for any other woman. Not even you, Barbie of a princess.
Girls?
My princess.
Get this nuisance out of my face.
Those things. Get me out of here. I am not done with you. I told you you will forever be mine, and I meant it. You cannot just break up with me and go tell that Barbie of a princess that by the time I am done with her, this community will hear about us.
I told you I wanted to be alone.
I'm sorry, my princess, but I just feel it's necessary I talk to you about this.
About what?
About what happened at Mr. French's house. About that girl that came to see him. Same girl.
Sit down.
What about her? I understand she's a very bad girl, and she moves around with notorious people in the community. I suggest you tell the king about her, so he will either have her warned, punished, or better still, give you some security.
What?
I mean, at this point, I don't think moving with us alone is safe.
Why? Are you scared?
It's not that I'm scared. I want you protected. That girl is not normal. She's a bad girl. She doesn't respect royalty at all. She can do anything.
Oh, she can't do shit. Besides, there is no friggin' way I am going to bother my father, the king, with relationship issues. I mean, surely the king has a lot more important things to handle, don't you think?
I'm not saying you should bother him with relationship issues. It's just, just ask for additional security.
I won't. And I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You need to stop worrying now. Can I have a moment alone to myself?
Sad princess, so much sadness in her world. Sad princess, looking for happiness, looking for love. Sad princess, so much sadness in her world.
Princess Helen speaking. I have something of utmost importance to discuss with you. Are you ready to hear me now, or should I call you with the details later?
She completely turned down the suggestion.
That's one thing with the princess. She's just too stubborn and sometimes totally unreasonable.
She don't speak about the princess in that manner.
But she speaks the truth.
Even so, you don't have to talk about her like that.
My concern is her safety. That's it. And ours too. I mean, we move around with her, and anything that happens to her will certainly affect us.
Exactly.
Well,
let's just pray that nothing happens to her, okay?
Not with what that mad girl said. She looks like she's capable of anything. I'm scared.
And to think that all this is happening because of a man? What has the princess seen that French of a guy, by the way?
Neka, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Actually, Chibobi is a nice guy. That is why I had to help him when the princess refused to see him.
How?
I was the one that informed him about our movements.
What? You did? That's betrayal.
I was only trying to help because I know the princess loves him too. I was trying to help.
Girls!
She's here, please.
She must not know about what I just said. Let's go.
No problem. Just pray I can keep that to myself. Just pray.
Patricia! What is it? Was it an accident? I've been trying to call you.
That animal, that baby of a princess did this to me.
Princess Ellen? How?
Ooh, look who we have here. If it isn't our ex-convict. Hi.
Baby girl, you're behind this, right?
No, darling. You see, I am a princess, and I would not have a bloody ex-convict address me in that tone. Guys, please show her that you're my friend.
I've been letting them on this kingdom.
That's okay. That's all right. Oh, look at you. You know, I can kill you right here. And nobody will even know a thing.
You're taking a long too far. You're taking a long too far.
This is fun. I mean, we're having a party over here. So allow me worry about my luck. Guys, let's have more. I want more. I didn't do anything.
She called me a friend. And then she asked the hitman to do this to me.
It's not true. She couldn't have. She's too honorable to do this.
I was there all day trying to free myself.
You can't be serious. You should have called for help. Call for which help?
Do you know whom the helper would be? You could be a rapist, my dear. Well, leave that in. I just had to help myself.
But Patricia, this is why I've been telling you to forget about Mr. French, but you wouldn't listen. Now you see what you've got yourself into.
Go, please. Keep French out of this. I can swear on my life that he has nothing to do with this. That useless princess did this on her own.
Even if she did, it's because of him. Leave them alone and start your life afresh. You can't contest with the princess because you will always lose.
I am not through with them. I do not care whether she's royalty or not. But she must pay for doing this to me. For taking my man and doing this to me. I will show her what an ex-convict can do.
Just stop boasting. Let's see what we can do with the bruises.
Abigail has drawn the first blood. She called me a friend. Now I see her as an enemy. God help me.
It's okay, sorry.
Get down!
Just give yourself time.
Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Come down! I think come down! Come on! Come down!
Are you the princess? Yes, I'm the princess. What do you want from us?
We are very sorry. We are very sorry. Please, come on, my son. Go. Get it. Wrong target. Focus. Wrong target. Eh? Go. Get it. Sorry, princess. Please. Joy, focus. Move it. Focus. Move it. Princess.
No, Daddy. I won't accept that. I'm sorry.
But you don't have a choice, princess. You don't. From this moment onwards, I am going to have armed guards around you. And you will not move alone anymore. Don't you see? Don't you see what happened today?
Daddy, I do not move around alone. I always have my girls with me.
Princess, your maids are just harmless, defenseless young girls and they can't protect you.
Well, it has been like that for a long time now. And I like it like that.
But the hoodlums could have harmed you.
But they didn't, Daddy. I'm right here. I'm fine. The only one out of those hoodlums that came close said that I was the wrong target. I am a princess, Daddy. Who would want to hurt the princess? Besides, Daddy, have you even considered how awkward it would feel that I look over my shoulder every time I walk around my father's kingdom? That is ridiculous, don't you think?
Princess, I beg you.
Daddy, I beg you. Stop it. Please stop it. You know how I feel about this type of thing. Like, I don't like to have male guards or servants around me. That's the reason I asked that all my servants be made women. And you approved of it, Daddy. What has changed? Why?
Princess, just listen to yourself. Here we are, talking about your safety, and you are saying things way out of this palace. My love, we have enemies. We have enemies who want to get at us, and we will not allow it. We will not.
I will be fine. Nothing will happen to me, Daddy. You need to stop worrying. Besides, you know what they say. I said God watches over the city. In vain do the watchmen watch. Excuse me, Daddy.
Oh, Your Majesty, I think she just made sense there. Because, I mean, we all know that God is the ultimate security. I mean, just take a look at what happened today. He saved her. And I believe that he will continue to save her and keep her and preserve her. Your Majesty, please, don't let this ruin your day. The princess will be just fine. Please.
What kind of nonsense is this? Huh? How can you get my target and you leave her to go?
How about Betty, baby? So now princess you talk about all this while?
Imagine.
Huh?
What about her? She took my man. And to crown it, she had someone beat me up. All I wanted was to pay her back in her own coin. But you could not do that.
But babe, see, we no fit do this thing where you say we could do. Now princess where you say we could go beat. We no fit do am now. How for you, as you say we even see our princess, you think for that kind of mission, we no fit do am. No fit.
See, honestly guys, I am disappointed in you.
See, Patty, make I tell you, you dey feel me so? That girl no deserve that kind of treatment.
No!
You dey fear her, Abi? She no deserve that kind of treatment. You dey hear me so?
So now me deserve her. Eh? So I'm the one that deserves to be treated the way she did, eh? Hey, see that babe disgraced me. And I wanted to do her a favor by treating her madness secretly. But you just could not do it. See guys, now don't fuck me up, bro. You guys have just messed me up big time. I'm not happy.
Babe, you hear me? Swallow am. Make you burn am. We no fit do am. That task, we no fit at all. We no fit do am.
Babe, check this thing. Check am. My princess, so check am. Check this thing, oh. Check am. Babe, check am. Check am. Check this thing. Check am.
Hello, good morning, my princess.
Good morning.
Good morning, my princess. Among all the things I've been permitted to do in this palace, waking up the princess is not one of them. Because I know the princess has to sleep and wake up whenever she chooses to. But because today is a special day in the life of the princess, I've been given a royal mandate to do special things. Please, my princess, do not forget that you are the jewel of this palace. And
Oh yeah, let me stop you right there, please. Ooh. Whew. Yes, it is my birthday.
yes, it's your birthday, my princess.
This is my birthday. Please. And so because it's my birthday, you plan on choking me with those sugary words of yours, right?
You're welcome, my princess. Please allow me give you special treatment today because it's your special birthday and everyone is waiting for you down.
I know, right? Of course they'll be waiting. We have a ritual to get to.
And the princess has to have her princessy breakfast. So I'll just take a shower and we'll get right to it. Don't wait. Okay. I'll be waiting. Alright. You're good.
foolish this whole thing.
What is foolish about this? As far as I'm concerned, my mission just got accomplished.
So now what next? I am not going to touch that money, for you know they are mad.
Oh, please, baby, that's not the point. The point is that now I am more than certain that my daddy loves me. He loves me so much, he can do anything. Look at that!
What I told you from the first day that your father loves you. I am not happy you lured me into this.
Oh, come on.
They are waiting for you inside that car. What happens to the money?
The money is yours.
Come on, don't give me that crap. I am not a money bag of white right. But I don't need that kind of money.
That's all right.